kick it and go. Kick it and kick it and go. With a stiff arm, spin move, in zone, scope.
Tonight on EA Sports.
The bye weeks are over. It's all about football all the time as we're underway here in Week 13. Here's Conley. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here come the Bengals, and CD, of course, it's Joe Burrow out of LSU at quarterback.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there was also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
Now Burrow on first down. Campbell making the catch. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early in offense.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And able to find Conley. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
A gain of 5.
A pickup of 5 that time and a first down.
That throw's not going to get them a whole lot, but that really didn't matter, did it? They got what they needed on that throw. Picked up the first down, and I'm going cliche here. Game of inches, partner.
Absolutely. Well, and you talked to me a lot about opening drives, how key those are to set the tone. You kept the drive alive. 3rd down conversion here is big.
Number 49.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
At the 47-yard line.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Taken down back at the 42.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's going to flip one out here to his running back.
Burrow's pass.
And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down. Here's Burrow. Catch made here by Campbell. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
To number 49. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the Steelers' 40.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. He'll find Metcalf. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. DK Metcalf, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bengals are going to take a first-quarter lead. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories. And you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do. And when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. They are led by their quarterback from the University of Hawaii, a former 7th-round pick. It's Cole McDonald.
And his stat line last week, that's not going to get him to the Pro Bowl. All right, no touchdowns, no interceptions, but they won. And so the bottom line for him is team won, managed the game effectively, led them to victory.
And right away, he lost the football.
McDonald on the keeper. A fumble on the
Points
play.
1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. McDonald. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 27 yards there, a first down. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory.
By number 37.
The numbers on the ground for Hunt a week ago. 25 carries, 65 yards.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a third and about 5.
Made at the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun, it's McDonald. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tucker roll that they can fall back on anymore.
And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Burrow will throw.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense humming here in the early going.
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And he's got his man on the crossing route. That's Landry. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2. That catch good for only a couple.
2nd and 8 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield now, Burrow looking for his running back, and he's got him.
Burrow's pass.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Burrow. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it.
Burrow.
And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
First down.
Again, it's Burrow. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete.
That's all. That's all. Offense.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Right at the line.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. Burrow Looking to pass. Going for Metcalf. And this is caught inside the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Boy, they've definitely come out of the gate smoking here in the first quarter. Whatever they've tried to run has worked, and there's another example right there. Game plan is one thing, but how about his accuracy? It's been exceptional.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. Now Burrow. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Bengals add on to their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question, down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start with Hunt on the ground, and he stopped immediately there. Jesse Bates made the tackle from his safety spot. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
At the 20-yard line.
Throwing it's McDonald. Pass incomplete. And this pass defense, they were sensational in the win last week, and they're looking good here so far in this first quarter.
You know, we often talk about how offenses get locked in, and that runs over multiple games where they're really, in that zone. Defenses can be the exact same way, and I think we're seeing an example of it here.
Fights through him, and that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
And they go play action now. Burrow, and he rifles it complete, caught by Landry. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
That's the end of the first
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Steelers nothing.
He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. The Bengals on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. And to give this time to the tailback. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up 4th down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them. They did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? Back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They run with Hunt, and he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
At the 19-yard line.
Gets it to Smith-Schuster on the jet sweep. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and
on 2nd down. It's Hunt. And he will fight his way forward to about the 23-yard line.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. A 1-yard gain brings up
to throw on third down. McDonald, he can run for it, and he will. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 in the first. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now it's Hunt. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5. And the Steelers on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
Steeler.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
On first down, they go right back to Hunt. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Now it's Breida. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. This offense 2 for 2 on third downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
To Brandon Cooks.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
First down. Here's Burrow. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry.
Burrows.
And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Got an open man. That's Campbell. And he's out right at the 25. A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there.
16 yards. First down, Bengals.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Gain of 6. First down, London.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
It's a gain of 6. And a London.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. A quick target here, complete to Metcalf. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down.
And the Bengal first down.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Now, this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all.
No gain.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
Makes the score Bengals 17.
So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute, I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back into the game.
There actually is something to the psychology of the game at times, isn't there? How much better would they feel running into the locker room, as you noted, with something on the board in a positive fashion? You're exactly right. It's a great out.
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. On third down, here's Hunt. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
The Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Throw left side here, complete to Campbell. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
From the gun on third down is Burrow. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Juju Smith-Schuster the target once again. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again, McDonald. And he completes it to Hunt. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. From the gun on third down, McDonald.
And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
On first down, McDonald.
McDonald's pass intended for Devontae Adams.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
To 2nd and 10.
To throw again, McDonald.
And he'll look for Adams again, and this time he's got him.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 37. A good pickup there, a 22. We now proceed to the start of the second half.
First down, Bengals.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down. and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them.
The left side throw complete to Adams.
Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
On 1st and 10,
McDonald hitting Juju on the slant.
and able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there. You always worry about those smaller receivers running through that gnarly patch of land in the middle of the field. But he did a really nice job there holding on to the football and protected himself as best he could while completing the play.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. They run again with Hunt. And he is going to be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bengals' 24.
5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
At the 24-yard line.
Gets it to Smith-Schuster on the jet sweep. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21.
By the wide receiver.
Making the play defensively, Carl Lawson.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. Out of the gun, McDonald.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Joe Burrow's sacked. A fumble on the play.
We talk a lot about setting the tone to start the game. Well, you want to start the tone right in the 3rd quarter as well, and nearly lost a football there in their first drive.
And sometimes we overdo it when we talk about halftime adjustments and what teams are going to do. Most of the time, it's just a matter of executing the game plan you brought in. But I'll guarantee you, they didn't draw that play up on the whiteboard at halftime. They're fortunate to retain possession.
So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely needed to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and give these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And it's picked up by the Steelers. The big fella. And he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score.
This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. You know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Here's Conley. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They'll be looking to make amends for the events of a moment ago. A fumble return for 6 points.
You absolutely have to protect the football. That's got to be priority number 1 because margin for error is starting to slip away. Now it's down to a 1-score game.
Metcalf once again the target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 25-yard line.
And to give this time to the tailback. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
He was brought down at the 26. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's
from the shotgun, Joe Burrow.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down.
Alex Highsmith has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
50-yard line.
Here's Hunt. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. On 3rd and short, they'll try option left. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll keep it on the ground. Gaines. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line.
The ball carrier.
7 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 7. First down, London.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
The running back.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 28-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd down, Burrow. He'll find Metcalf. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Following the fumble recovery, McDonald. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. Instead, it's incomplete. Boy, that really could have turned this one upside down. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd down, Hunt. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
On first down, Gaines. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
Number 41.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And he whips that one incomplete there. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's what a first down marker is here on third. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
Throwing on first down. McDonald. That one is caught by Hunt. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Give him 9 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and short.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
The Steelers on 3rd down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive. From the gun, it's McDonald. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Operating from the gun. McDonald got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. From the gun, McDonald. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Jesse Bates on the coverage.
Throwing again. McDonald looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Adams. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Out of bounds at his own 49-yard line.
Operating from the gun. McDonald. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a stoppage, and we've got Chubb shaken up on the play. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, McDonald. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
McDonald's pass.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Bengals' 30-yard line.
Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
At the 30-yard line.
Operating from the gun. McDonald stepping up. He's going to keep it. They'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Throwing is McDonald. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets him 8.
At the 3-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
On second down now. It's Hunt. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And his kick is good. That drive a long one, spanning 15 plays. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this blitz coming, and down he goes. T.J. Watt racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
A loss of 6 yards. It's second down.
On second down, here's Burrow. And he finds a man on a crossing route. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. And they work this well upfield across the 45. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Now here's a throw that's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. That catch good for only a couple. Catch made here by Campbell.
Burrow's pass.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Going to give this time to the tailback. And a short gain down to about the 33. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll keep it on the ground. Gaines. A pretty decent gain on the tough run before he's brought down at the 25. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, Gaines. Yeah, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This will be a critical call.
Steelers.
All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
He'll look to throw. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
It's caught inside the 25. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Final score, Bengals 20, Steelers 17.